What is up, guys? How's it going? How's your week going? Oh, man. Oh, goodness, man. So much stuff going on. So much things I want to tell you guys about that I'm doing, but I don't want to ruin the surprise because I got something really cool that I've been working on, and I've been working on for a while. Um and I don't want to really talk about it because it's 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 coming out so cool to me at least that I don't want to jinx it and I don't want to ruin it. So hopefully, hopefully it continues to work out, and it continues to be as cool as I think it is. So, but tonight I want to talk about a couple of things with Warhammer, a couple of things with JOYTOY. As you see, I have on the screen right now. This is a this is a Deathwing Dreadnought by Liber Demonica. And I just started following these guys, I guess, pretty recently, and they paint, and I guess they create their own like or 3D print some of their own miniature stuff. So one thing that would be cool is I would love to pay these guys to do like some custom paint jobs on the JOYTOY figures. Um, so like for instance, when they come out with the Knights later this year, I would love to find out if I could have these guys do like a custom paint job. I was thinking about maybe buying two of them and get one of them painted up in the Grey Knights, and then ship that to them, have them painted up for me, and then send it over. Because I think these guys are located in I think they're in Europe, so probably the UK, which would make sense. But look at this. This thing looks insane, dude. It looks amazing. Yeah, dude. Trevor, what's up, Trevor? Yeah, man, this would be amazing, dude. I would love. Can you imagine having hiring these guys to paint up one of those knights? Oh my God, dude. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Um yeah, so I'm thinking of doing that, and then this I gotta show you guys, which is freaking insane. Where is it? Here. Oh my God. So they just so that everybody's starting to get their all of the 30K, the Horus, the Sons of Horus stuff, right? And they they came out with Abaddon, and they came out with the Justarian Terminators. Now I ordered my whole set from Warhammer, the official Warhammer site, right? I made like a whole video about it too, which was fun. But like I ordered mine, my whole pack, everything from Warhammer, so I get the free T-shirt of Horus, and I still haven't gotten anything, right? So I'm guessing everything's gonna come at once they release Horus. Now this looks insane. Look at that helm, dude. Oh, you got Abbott on. Oh my God, I get nothing yet, dude. Look at this helmet, dude. Now I have never seen. And you guys can help me here. I've never seen Horus wear a helm. So is this what his helm looks like? Because if it is, that's one of the coolest things that I've ever seen, dude. Like, and this guy posted this on Facebook. Um, so like, if they're selling this, I'm absolutely gonna buy this. 1000%. Look at this thing, dude. And you know how I am. Dude, that so Trevor, let me ask you a question. Is that is that like canon? Right? Yeah, it's a custom, Sonny. Yeah, it's a custom by this dude on Facebook. It's this Chinese dude. He made this one also. He made this custom, and these were the ones that he also I think made this custom too as well. They did like an insane job painting this up. But dude, if this is I don't even care if it's canon to be honest with you. This looks incredible. Like this looks so cool. And you guys know I'm a sucker for the helms. Like Horus has had his cool and all, but like this looks crazy. I've never seen. I want to say I think I remember seeing art somewhere of Horus wearing a helm, and I thought it was in a crown. Um, but Yeah, I don't remember this one, Trevor. I just picked up some wireless red LEDs to light up Horace's head. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, on the inside. You know what I have? I have these. If you ever want really good lights for like for weapons or miniatures or like what you're thinking of, these are fishing lights. And so you just pop them together, and I use them all the time on. They're super cheap. They last hella long. And to turn them off, you just undo the light, put some tape on it, and bing bang boom, you got your stuff, and they're cheap as hell. Um, CSM heroes have a lot of fancy helms. Come to find out, you need to get a module also. Yeah, that sucks. But dude, look, this helm looks crazy. Oh my god. I'm gonna reach out to this guy and see if he's selling this. And if it's painted. Because some of the times um sometimes you'll get like they'll want to sell you the helm, but it's not painted. And I am not a painter. I am not a painter. You guys will see my next big video that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna, you know, premise this with saying I do not paint. So those what you see was not painted by me. So um I got 10 for 950. Okay, cool. Let me know how they work out. And yeah, I didn't I can't remember. I want to say I remember seeing something with Horace wearing a helm, and it was like something of a crown, but I don't remember specifically where it was from. But this just looks crazy, dude. This looks amazing. I'm definitely gonna reach out to this guy and see if he can sell me this, or I can purchase this off of him, because this looks amazing. Even this looks really good too. This looks really cool, and even the more human one too. He just did a great job. Whoever this dude is. Um, Sonny, the Horace wore a helm in the novels, but GW never defined how it looked. Did they describe it? Maybe that's where this dude is getting how it looks off of the description. Did they ever talk? Maybe they just said he wore a space marine helmet, or not space marine because he's a Primarch, but like maybe it looked like the Sons of Horus helm, you know, like the beaky looking one. But yeah, and then the other thing is these are starting to ship. They was it Locker Toys, which is a company that's literally right next to the JOYTOY official store, or the official like warehouse. They're starting to ship these, so he's going to be coming soon. The jump pack intercessors are going to be coming soon, which is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna do. The other thing too is I've decided um, what I'm going to do with my past JOYTOY figures that I want to do like reviews and videos on. Sonny, what are you saying here? Uncertain. It could be his own interpretation. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too on this helm. I mean, dude, it just looks so cool. It looks so cool. I definitely have to have it now. I'm definitely going to contact him, and I'll let you guys know if you want what he's saying and how much it would be. But um, but yeah, going back to what I was saying here, so I should be getting these within the next couple of weeks. I should be getting I'm guessing Horus and the Jestarian Terminators and Abaddon should come probably, I think they said August. So in the next month and a month and a half, I think is when those should be arriving for me. Um, yeah, I just saw that too. Stop stealing my my news. Yeah, I just saw this. Do I have it up here? Where? No, I don't have it up. But I just saw somebody. I saw Locker Toys post that those are being shipped too. Um, so I've decided what I'm gonna do with reviews and like videos on my, like for instance, I have every single Blood Angel, all of them, right? Death Company, everything. I have them all. So I think what I'm gonna do is do like a big blowout video of all the Blood Angels, like in a huge ass diorama, and then I'm going to count off the points as if they were on as if they were part of a miniature army. And I think that that's kind of like what I want to do for my past JOYTOY Warhammer figures because I have all the Chaos Marines, I have all the Blood Angels, I have so many of these. So that's what I'm going to wind up doing, I think. And what is this little symbol? Oh, just so you can populate. So, yeah, so these should be coming soon. We have the Dantes are going to be coming soon. Um, and hopefully I get a notification when I'm going to get my Horus stuff. And I put in an order for Lehman Russ, and I wound up picking up one of these little dudes, or the Space Marines from 30K for them. So I got one with the shield and one of the Deathsworn. So yeah, so I got those, so that's cool. And what else? Oh, I got my replacement arm from JOYTOY for my Leviathan Termagot that had the arm broken off. So I'll do a quick video on that where I pull out the joint and show you guys how to replace it, because it snapped on me. And one of the things I'm noticing with some of these medium type models, like for instance the Astra Militarum, these dudes, any of the smaller size figures, the joints seem to get stuck a little, and so if you're not careful, that joint is going to tear when you're trying to turn the arm, because the arm won't actually. Do I have one here? No, the arm won't actually turn. It will. The plastic will be stuck. It's either because it's frozen in place or there's paint that's holding it. So like I said, I got the replacement arm, so I'll do a quick video on that. Then I also got some purity seals for JOYTOY that I ordered off of Etsy, and I'm gonna paint those up. I'll do like a quick video on that, just painting them up, because I really haven't painted anything. I'd like to start doing some painting, so I'll paint those up. That's very simple. I bought the paint to do that, so that's pretty cool. And then what else? I got some. I actually contacted Warhammer, or Games Workshop, because I've been a Warhammer Plus member for almost 2 years now, or it is 2 years. And when you're a member, you get to pick out some free minis. Well, I had picked them out a while ago. I never got them. Kind of the same problem with the magazine, the White Dwarf magazine. So they actually sent me the latest issue um, pretty pretty fast. I got it faster than I've ever gotten it. So, and then they also sent me my miniatures, which I was missing. So I have those. I actually think I might do like a giveaway for those, because I think those are pretty cool, and I think they would be wasted on me. I don't think it would be a good idea for me to try to paint those, because I don't think those are offered normally outside of the free stuff. So what are you saying here, Trevor? I had I had issues with Intercessor's torso ball being deformed. One saving grace was only. Okay. Was that the first? Was that the first run of the Intercessors that you had this problem with? Because some of the issues I had too on some of the very early stuff, like it is what it is. Like they were first coming out with this stuff, and even like people were really complaining about the size comparisons and how much bigger some of the figures are, like, and it does, like, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but to be honest with you, dude, like, if they're making the figures better and they're figuring a better way for the scale, then I'm okay with that. And that's coming from someone who bought all the friggin' first generation figures that JOYTOY put out for Warhammer 40K. Like, I bought every Chaos Marine. I bought every Blood Angel. I didn't buy the Blue Boys, but like I bought them all, and they're smaller in scale to a certain extent than some of the other stuff. Especially the 30K figures are going to be bigger, right? But I'm okay with that, right? Like I can make it work in my display. I can make it work in pictures. You can futz it to a certain extent. Like, it's not a huge deal for me. So yeah, I think it was. That was probably why it was such a good deal. Yeah, again, you're starting to see like some big discounts come off of some of the early stuff, or even a while ago that happened. But um, yeah, I have my Astra Militarum. I got to do that a video on that. It's just this one project that I've been working on for, geez, I would say 2 months, 2 to 3 months. I'm finally getting near the end of it for this Warhammer project, this video I want to put out, and it's gonna be like, I don't want to jinx it, but like I have poured so much energy into this thing, and it's not just, it should be cool. I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm gonna jinx the hell out of it, but it's super cool. It's gonna be a short video. It's only gonna be about 5 minutes, but I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. And one of the things that I made for it came out so freaking cool. Like, I can't, I literally can't believe I made it. Like, this one particular thing. Like, I cannot believe I made this. And I'm like, is this like, is it, I'm probably going crazy because you guys are probably gonna watch it and be like, this is the dumbest thing ever. But I think it's cool as hell. So we'll see. Um, so yeah, so we got through some of the news with the JOYTOY stuff. I gotta get up some of my I gotta put up some of my Four Horsemen figures because I want to sell pretty much the majority of the rest of the stuff that I had, because I had sold about um, I would say probably about 50% of my entire toy collection about 6 months ago, or less than 6 months, 3 months ago, and I sold it to John from Geek Dad Life, or formerly of Geek Dad Life. I drove down to his store in North Carolina in, I think I want to say May, and I sold like tons of stuff. There's stuff that was a holdover. I'd sold like majority of my Four Horsemen figures from Mythic Legions, and I had held on to like the vampire figures and some other select ones. And I think I'm just gonna wind up selling them. They're in the boxes still and everything, and I want to use that so that my wife doesn't kill me to fund this, which I was talking to you guys about. And I talked to the people who CG Armors who made this, and the thing that most impresses me about it, granted, it's not scale wise, like you're not going to be like a 9 foot tall Space Marine. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm 5'11", and in this outfit, I'll probably be 6'2", 6'3", with how, maybe even taller, because look at the size of the feet. So I'm probably going to be about 6'3", 6'4" with this thing. But this is not the model I'm going to get. I'm going to get a Grey Knights model. I'm going to do the power armor. I'm going to probably do either Strike Squad or Interceptor. So yeah, I have this on this. Actually, that's the same thing. I have the vampires and I have Aether also in the 2 pack, unopened still. So because the thing with me, what's happening is outside of like my vintage Joe stuff and my Master of the Universe classics, like, I'm a huge Master of the Universe classic snob. Like, all the new stuff from Masterverse can kiss my ass. That stuff is not good. But Master of the Universe classics, vintage GI Joe, and my Punisher stuff. I have like a lot of Punisher stuff. That's that's what I want to keep my collection to, along with the big stuff is the Warhammer 40K, JOYTOY stuff, and even some of the miniature stuff that I've gotten. So, but I want to get this. There's also something else that's going on, and I think I've talked to a couple of you guys. You hate classics? What? So let me ask you a question. Do you hate classics because of what's his face? Shoot. Scott Nyclick. Do you hate classics because of that, Sonny? Or is it or is it another reason? Because classics is what Master of the Universe Classic is what got me back into collecting in 2010, I want to say. Like, I knew nothing. I had some GI Joe stuff, but in 2010, I saw a Pixel Dan video when I was working a graveyard shift, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I just like went all in. So I, where am I gonna keep all that armor? Uh, yeah, so what I would do is in my garage, I have I have my uh shit. I have my paintball slash airsoft military outfit, and this thing's heavy as shit. And I have it on this like nice like I would say it's like a type of a model for military armor and stuff. So I would do the same thing with this. I would put this thing on display. Um, so let me see. What is Sunny saying here? In Germany, they split the community. Motu classics in Germany are toxic, and I oh yeah. Listen, I'm not defending Nihilik. I don't like him either, especially like what he did like with some of the videos. But like they split the community. Motu classics. Oh, that sucks. So all right, 2000X is cool. Origins is cool. I have the Mondo Man at Arms because that's another thing I collect. I collect everything Man at Arms, and then Mega Construction. I actually have a really large Mega Constructs collection. I forgot about that. I have, I think I have every single Master of the Universe Mega Constructs that was released, like Castle Grayskull up to a certain point. I think it was up to Castle Grayskull and a little bit past, and then I stopped. Um, rather than paying $100 for a classic. So I got so when I was I agree with you with the prices, especially the aftermarket prices. But when I was collecting Master Universe Classics, I got them for, the price off of the pre-sales, right? So I got them 15, $20, sometimes 25, I think was the most. It wasn't bad for me, and I got my Castle Grayskull was like $500 when I got it, and I got oh, and you got Snake Mountain. Did you get Super 7 Snake Mountain? Oh no, you have the I'm sorry, you have the Mega Construct Snake Mountain you're saying. That's cool. I didn't actually get that. Was that good? I was thinking of picking it up. But I have Snake Mountain from Master Universe Classics by Super 7. I have the Super 7 figures that came out. Um I have Castle Grayskull. So I have all of that. So that's my besides GI Joe Warhammer 40K and that's my other collection stuff I won't sell. But the going back to the Four Horsemen stuff, I have a really nice Wraith custom figure that I'm gonna keep. And I think the rest of the stuff I'm gonna sell because I think I can get about $2,000 for it. And so this cosplay set's gonna be it's gonna be 3K for the Grey Knights one. So I'm thinking of, like I said, doing selling that stuff off so that I can fund the cosplay armor or cosplay outfit because there's no way that my wife is gonna be cool with me dropping 3K on it. I have the money from the fun stuff, but like it's not gonna fly. So I gotta essentially trade something to pick it up, which I'm okay with doing because again, the Mythic Legions are just sitting in boxes, and I love the figures, but I'm just not getting any enjoyment out of them. Not like the Warhammer stuff. So, so yeah. So let me see, Sonny. What are you saying? If Mattel would have dropped classics onto retail for 15, yeah, I mean they should have. To be honest with you, I think they would have sold, especially because you started to see them in. I mean, they came out with the 2 packs with the DC Classics figures and Toys R Us. So those monitors are dumb as hell. I got no room for one side. So Trevor, just like I think you did the same thing. Did you pick up the Hot Toy Punisher in the War Machine? Just cherry pick. I have one Mondo. That's all. I have the Man at Arms Mondo figure, and that's the only one I'm gonna buy. Had no money for Vanity Collector at the time, especially due to interest. Yeah, dude, that's terrible. What was it? Digital River was their shipping service. Their shipping was felt like shipping now back in like 2010. Digital River was brutal. Um, yeah, nah, only no Super 7, only Super 7 He-Man, which was a gift. Yeah, listen, I like one of the problems that I have with the Super 7 stuff that they came out with um right after they got the license or the Mattel essentially stopped creating classics and Super 7 made them. Um the new figures they came out with, like Fangor and the what the Rap Trap, I think Rap Trap's his name, and a couple of the other ones. the figure designs are good because they still had good designs and designers for them, but the quality of the figures leave a lot to be desired. Like the plastic, for instance, like on Fangor, does not feel like a normal plastic from, you know, any of the normal line that was run. Even Wrap Trap feels brittle, more brittle compared to like the standard release of the figures. So I bought enough of the Super 7 figures that I want. I cherry picked those as well. So I was happy with what I picked up. I haven't got the cats and the sled, too expensive. Yeah. I have Punisher War Machine, Venom Pool Deluxe, and Arkham. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the Punisher War Machine Hot Toys is just, I had to have that. The cats would make such a, yeah, I agree. I bought a couple of the Thundercats figures that they came out with as well, like Panther, and then right before Matty Collector stopped making the Thundercats figures before. Oh, excuse me, before Super 7 picked it up. Well, excuse me. But going back to this on the screen, man, this helm is just, for Horus, is just incredible looking. Absolutely incredible looking. Sunny got Mondo, Deluxe He-Man, Deluxe Skeletor, Beastman, Anti-Eternia, He-Man, Trapjaw. Wow, so you're in on Mondo. Did you pick up Anti-Eternia? That sounds cool. I have the Master Universe Classics Anti-Eternia. That's a good figure. Trapjaw, wow, you're in big time. Did you get the Battle Cat? That is one of the coolest like JOYTOY figures I've ever seen. I'm sorry, not JOYTOY, Mondo figures. That thing's crazy. It has like uh the cherry candy looking colored armor. It's amazing. That Trapjaw Beastman. Yeah, the Beastman is huge. I forgot what stream was it? Maybe it was a Punk's Pit the other night. And I think War Machine um was showing some of the Mondo stuff, and he pulled out Beastman, and that thing was huge. Oh, you don't buy the cats? Yeah, dude. Were you? Let me ask you a question though. Were you tempted to buy that Battle Cat when you saw it by Mondo? Especially the color, the candy cherry red of that of the Battle Cat armor. Oh man, that looked amazing. But I knew I'm like I can't buy this. I'm sticking to my cherry picking roots here. So I had no money at the time. Room is tough and wife. Yeah, dude, like I said, that's the thing with this with this year is like like certain things like I could like hide it from my wife if I really want to, but like there's no way in hell I would ever be able to hide this. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me trying to be like, hey babe, yeah, I'm gonna go to the comic convention. She sees me take like pictures and I'm in this goddamn outfit. So I had to let her know that this is something I want to do and I want to get. But like the thing that impresses me here is just like the movement on this. Like when he swings a sword and he moves, like that's really good. The reason why is because if you look at any of like my, let me bring this up quick. If you see some of my pictures from Instagram, but this is a new Instagram account too, by the way. My old account got hacked. But here we go. Let's go to here. But this is what I used to do all the time. I would get dressed up like this, and I would go out and I would play. These were MagFed paintball guns. It's like 2015, I want to say. But like I would get like totally dressed up in this stuff, and it would be ridiculously hot. And the big thing for me is like here is like being able to move around in this stuff. And I have like the chest, the harness rig that I wear on my chest. It's not here. It's in. I actually had to take some of my pictures down because I got flagged by Instagram. They were like, somebody reported my pictures saying like they were too scary or something, or like I'm like, what? So I had to take like I'm surprised this is able to still be up, but I got like striked for like having like violent pictures, and it was just like paintball gear I was wearing. I guess I looked too crazy or something, but anyway, so that's why when I see like this and I see the movement, when I would run around in all this gear and weapons and everything, I needed to be able to move. So when I see them be able to make something like this and he can move around as easily as I'm seeing, that's impressive to me and I want that. So, um, my wife tried to get mad at me, so I put her to work selling figures. I got the Playmobil Enterprise, but that thing is still in German. My wife would get a heart attack. Also got the yeah, wow, yeah. I think that's the other thing too that we're running into. I have I know Trevor, I've spoken to you on the side before, and I got two kids, and so I have very small kids too. My kids are very young, and so the house we're in right now has served its purpose, but we got to get a new house. So that will be something in the next year or so we'll start looking at and purchasing. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting this. Again, I'll be getting the it'll be I think it's gonna be an interceptor power armor version of this for the Grey Knights, and I already spoke to them and they said they can make it. So I'll put like special pieces and stuff like that on it. So it'll be cool. Too bad the backpack probably doesn't cool you down. That would be cool if it was a portable a portable air conditioning unit. That would be cool. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. We got some cool stuff coming our way from JOYTOY. I'm looking forward to Dante coming. I'm looking forward to my interceptors, my jump squad rather, my intercessors coming. Like I said, I got the replacement arm for the Termagant, so I'll do a quick video on that. I have some really cool stuff coming up that I want to do. And I think I want to contact these dudes and see if if they'd be interested in painting up a knight for me in the Grey Knight colors. Because these guys are crazy. Like, this stuff looks amazing. So, but, alright, so let's continue with Space Marine 2, or Space Marine 1 rather. Space Marine 2 will be soon. That'll be in September. But let's continue with playing Space Marine 1. So I'm going to start that up now. I think it's running, so let's switch over to that. Where are you? Oh, it's running. I just got to shut this down. There we go. Alright, I'm going to switch over to Space Marine. That should pick up in just a second here. So... No, it's not picking up. Let's see. Let's restart this. I'll restart the game and we'll get it going.
Sega.
There we go. Should we go now? Oh, I gotta shut that thing down too. I still have that up from the 4th of July. Ah, there's the game. Now it's running good. Okay, cool. Let's do this. We'll get rid of that. That was from the 4th of July. And we should be good. Alright, so... Wait a second. Campaign. Continue. Okay, cool. I thought it lost my, my progress here. Proper servers can move anything. Alright, let's see. The Mega Construct Snake Mountain is pretty cool, by the way, but I did not pay full... I didn't pay full price for that, I didn't pay full price for... Was the controller working?
Well, I did.
Oh no, I didn't set it up.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andres.
I didn't pay full
These
price
tunnels
for
will spit us out there
Castle Grayskull either. I think I bought it from Amazon when it was on sale. So I think I paid like $200 for it at the time. So it wasn't too bad. Something's going on with the graphics here. Let's see if I can fix that. What is going on here? Let me shut this. I'll shut you down. That's weird, the blackness that's happening. Must be my video card. Although I have a really good video card. Huh? Yeah, dude. And I get my power sword too. I can remember that Sunny is explaining to me how to do the controls correctly. So, oh, let me blow this up for the attacks, because I wasn't. Oh shit! And I keep forgetting. I think it's. I gotta grab. Is that it? Yeah. I have to, when I'm attacking, and then I have to do the stun and then I grab to get my HPs back. So, Bulk Ray Skull, SRP of Germany was. You got Grayskull for 150 francs. SRP was, ooh, wow. 3 months ago you get it for like 100. Blood Angels are too overused. Listen, I agree. If there was a Grey Knight mod that worked, I would be using it right now. But there is none. And I'm hoping with Space Marine 2 that we get that they give us Grey Knight a build, like if they enable you to customize to make Grey Knights, because I know they're gonna do salamanders and everything else. So hopefully they give us the ability to do that with Grey Knights as well. So that would be nice. Oh, this is messing up bad. Let me reset this. I don't know why the graphics are being all wacky. You see the blackness, right? Let's do a quit. I want to restart this. I don't know what's going on with the game. Let's close you out. Oh, that's credits. Let's restart this. Hopefully that fixes whatever the problem was. Light and heavy attacks. They're various combos, yeah. Yeah, I should probably try to get the controller to work, because I think this would be much more fun. Sega. This on? Should be on. Let me see if I can set it up. Yeah, I bet you it's not. I gotta figure out why that's not working. Alright, let's go back to campaign. Hopefully that fixed the issue with the weird black polygons. Yes, it looks like it.
Captain, the Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Are you guys, did you see the movie preview for... Oh no, it's still doing it. What is going on? I bet you this is happening because of the improved graphics mod that I have installed. I bet you that's the problem. We'll see if it fixes itself once I get out of this dark area. But did you guys see the preview for Gladiator 2? Are you guys going to see that? It looks good. I'm just not sure about the lead actor. I don't know him from anything, and he doesn't really seem to have a presence. Now, granted, you could probably say that about Russell Crowe, but I felt like Russell Crowe in that first movie had more of a presence than this dude does as the main character in it. So I don't know. We'll see if it's any good. Sonny, you're not interested in seeing it? Yeah, Russell Crowe obviously doesn't have anything to do with it because his character died in the first one, so. Oh, yeah. Those grenades take care of them. Lead actor with side character vibes. Denzel is just Denzel. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So, one thing that I'm trying to do is my wife and I are trying to go do like more movies and like have fun. Like for instance, she's interested. She wants to see the new Beetlejuice movie when it comes out, and I think that could be pretty cool. Let's see what that. There we go. All right, now I got my HPs back. This better fix itself. The blackness is getting to be annoying here. No, never really said. Yeah, I agree. Did you see did you like Kingdom of Heaven? And granted, that's a pretty old movie, but I like the Kingdom. I like the extended cut of Kingdom of Heaven, which I thought was pretty cool. All right, what do we got? I guess everybody's dead now. I don't think I don't need armor. I mean, I don't need ammo, but I probably could use another kill to get my HPs back. Yeah, that's not gonna happen there. Let's move here. I do hope the controls feel a little smoother on the new Space Marine 2 when it comes out. I would assume it's going to be. Feels a little herky-jerky on certain instances. Kingdom of Heaven cinemas crap, the roadside drink. Yeah, no, that's what I mean too. The director's cut is what I enjoyed. I saw it originally in the movie theater when Kingdom of Heaven came out, and I wasn't like, I thought it could have been. It felt weird. Like the movie didn't feel right. And so, at least now I know that it wasn't just me, it was because the movie was missing, like, half of it, if not more. That's probably, you know what, I think that Kingdom of Heaven movie, the director's cut's probably the longest director's cut outside of, like, the Snyder cut, right, with, the Justice League movies, right? I think that's probably the longest director's cut that I've ever seen. Would you agree with me? Is there something I'm missing? I think that's definitely the longest director's cut I've ever seen. Too much plot was missing from the cinema. Yeah, I agree. 100%. And it was such a good movie. I like the casting of, I thought, granted, it's Orlando Bloom, but like I thought he did a good job. I liked the costumes were great. The historical setting was really good. Granted, it's a Hollywood movie about Jerusalem, right? So you're definitely gonna have it skewered to how they want the story to go. That's to be a little bit less historically accurate, but I thought it was a good movie. The director's cut, I mean, was a good movie. Yeah, I knew that was gonna die there. Callus, Kingdom of Heaven is just top tier. What's up, Callus? Top tier in my humble opinion. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Gladiator also had a missing scene. They never made another cut. They all only added cuts to the DVD separately. Oh, I didn't know that. What is your... yeah, only in the movie is far from accurate. What is your favorite Ridley Scott, or what's your guys' top 2 favorite Ridley Scott movies that he's come out with? For me, it would be, if it's top 2, it would be Kingdom of Heaven, and probably, well, Ridley didn't do Aliens 2. That was Cameron, right? So he didn't do Aliens. That was James Cameron, I'm pretty sure, right? Another Day in Paradise, brothers. Sorry. Hey, no problem, dude. Listen, man. You never have to apologize. Never have to apologize. The fact that you guys are even coming in here and listening to me as I jabber away and play games, that's cool as hell. So, and I was explaining to Sonny and Trevor before that I'm working on this big project, this big video that I've been thinking of how I wanted to do for a while, and I would say the last month I've been putting a ton of time into, and I think I am nearing the end of it, and I'm super excited for you guys to see it. Um, I'm like so excited, and I think something that I did is really cool, but I'm like afraid to like talk about it because I don't want to jinx it. Or it's only cool to me, and it's not going to be cool to anybody else. Everybody else is going to think it's terrible. So we'll see. The Crusaders did not kill all the Muslims in Jerusalem. They killed each other. Yeah. Alright. Oh, cool. I got my HPs back. Yes, I did. Look at that, Sonny. You be proud of me. I actually did the correct killing thing. I executed him. Hannibal and Kingdom of Heaven were my two top. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about Hannibal, actually. Salah ad-Din did not let people go for free. They had to pay ransom. More than half the city, about 15,000 people, could not afford it and remained as second-class citizens or slaves. Yeah, I remember reading something, because there was, I was really into the story of the Kingdom of Heaven. My older brother, who is who went to seminary school, was really into it, and he was explaining a lot to me years ago after I first saw the movie, where a lot of it was, you know, Hollywoodized, and just like you're describing, Sonny, that's right in line with what I remember him explaining to me about. But yeah. Are you guys going to see the new Beetlejuice movie when it comes out? Oh, we got the squigs, right? These are the blow-up squigs that are going to be coming. Yeah, there's going to be blow-up squigs. Come on. Yep. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Black Hawk Down. Blade Runner 2, The Martian, Kingdom of Heaven. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Did you did you like Blade Runner 2? Sonny, that came out with I remember seeing it. But I don't remember if I liked it. But yeah, Black Hawk Down was one of my. It would probably be, if I had to pick two, it would probably be Black Hawk Down, and Kingdom of Heaven, the director's cut. Alien technically, but James Cameron Alien somewhat overshadows it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For me, I prefer the second Aliens, so I prefer Aliens over Alien. I love the whole marine thing. I like them bringing in like armored dudes to deal with this threat, and seeing them still not being able to do anything against them, essentially. But yeah, and then more than likely see Beetlejuice when it comes out. Yeah, my wife wants to see Beetlejuice, so we'll go see that together. That'll be fun. And you know what? We actually just took my son, because he's starting to get into movies. He just turned 7. He's my oldest, and he Melta gun. I don't think I liked using the Melta. Did it 1 to fire? Yes. Okay. But we went to see the movie. What is it called? Oh shoot! It's with the It's with the little mini dudes, the yellow guys. I forgot what they're called. But we went to see that with my son. And it was okay. Like, you could tell, like, the makers of the game, I mean, makers of the movie, definitely were influenced by, I would say, Hollywood to like, add, like, superhero version. Minions. That's what it was. It was, the, not Minions movie, but the Minions were in it. I forgot what it's called, but it was the fourth movie. But you could tell, like, they definitely, like, higher-ups definitely influenced that movie because they had superhero minions in it, and they just did not fit in the movie at all, and it was just, like, a ton of different plots that are going on. I'm like, I'm sitting here watching the movie, I'm like, how is my son supposed to follow any of this? Let's see. Also, like, Legend. Oh, that's right, Legend, I forgot about that. Yeah, Alien was the horror thriller. Yep, Black Rain was fun too. I don't remember Black Rain. Alien's more of an action horror. I love it. Yeah. American Gangster also deserves. Oh, I forgot he did American Gangster. My old lady's trying to drag me to Despicable. That's what it was. Despicable Me 4. So we went to see it, and I just was like, "What the hell is up with like the?" There was like 4 different plot lines that were going on in the movie. It just seemed like a big mismatch. I'm sitting there. My son is happily eating his Minion popcorn, uh, popcorn holder, with his huge blue slushy, and he's just having fun. You know what I mean? Like, so. Even though I had a problem with the movie, he apparently did not have a problem with the movie, so that's fine. Man, this is killing me with this graphic blow up. I wonder if it's. I don't think it's my video card. I think it's the mod. Pretty sure it's the graphics mod that's messing up. Black Rain was Michael Douglas against the Yakuza. Shit, I don't remember that at all, Sonny. And I remember a decent amount of movies too. I don't remember that. I think they just assume everyone has ADHD these days. I mean, shit, dude. I got ADHD, and I could not follow the plots and everything that were going on, or even just like not even deal with the fact that everything was jumping around like that. All right. I think I remember doing this. Yep. I'm pretty sure I remember this. Okay, gotta go over here. I think this is. Oh yeah, now it's gonna be elevator. Elevator time. That's right. That is right. Alright, maybe the cutscene will fix it. Nope! Still black as shit. Yeah, I bet you it's some. Oh, what is this? Oh, Superior Fury. Okay. The vid did it to us. We developed this habit of TikTok brain. I love the 90s for those low budget action movies. Yes. What? All right. So what did you guys like better? Did you like Predator 1 or Predator 2? And especially because, and to me, obviously, I think all of us are gonna say Predator 1. But Predator 2 was actually a better movie than I think a lot of people give it credit for. Alright, let's see. Oh, definitely didn't want to do that. Alright, let's... Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. Probably too. Wow, okay, Callus. Trevor, wow, alright, so you guys, so actually 2 out of the 4 of us say Predator. Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually liked... Oh, did the graphics fix themselves? Please tell me they fixed themselves. Sort of. But yeah, Predator 2, it came out at a weird time. And I actually think that especially with Glover and even what's his face, Crazy Man, was they were the acting was good. Well, I mean, granted, for what it was, the acting was good, but I really like the grittiness of the movie and the city and the setting of it and everything. That was really cool. Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm a big catch-a-can jungle. Hey, so, Trevor, you gonna get the catch-a-cans when they come out from JOYTOY? You know they're gonna get them. You know they're definitely gonna come out. They're definitely gonna come out. Let's see, Sunny, Predator 2 all the way. The city jungle was the perfect setting. Alan Silvestri improved the soundtrack to keep the jungle vibe, but it had some detective movie vibes, and Bill Paxton. Oh shit, that's right, I forgot Bill Paxton. One was the original and deserves praise. 2 is just overlooked as a random sequel. Yeah, I agree. Can't be the one-liners from Predator. The one-liners from Predator. Yeah. Yeah. I think that... Oh, am I stuck? No. If this does not fix itself, I'm gonna stop. This is brutal. I don't like the way that this looks. This looks terrible. Maybe we'll do a tiny bit of I'll show you my favorite game, which is the Demon Hunters by the Grey Knights. If the graphics are okay, it looks a little weird. Best line, one line from Mundo Standing Glover. Oh, there's my space. There's my Blood Angel buddy.
Any idea of our position?
You should be nearing an access point to the surface.
Let's get some more ammo.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of here and find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
Have any of you guys played Battle Sector for Warhammer 40k? It came out on the PlayStation 4. It's on PlayStation 5 because you can play it on 4. But I'm also trying to get some people to play some Battle Sector with me, because I think that would be pretty fun. Or at the end. Okay, who's next? Alright, here we go.
It's a fight now.
No, still messing up. We're dropping. Yeah, this is annoying. Yeah. I'm going to restart this. Restart the game quick because this is bugging me. I don't like the way that this is looking. Let's try this again. We'll try it one more time. We'll try to restart it one more time. If it doesn't work, then we'll try another game. Because that looks like absolute poo. Jesse Ventura did have the best lines in Predator. Jesse Ventura was very memorable in the first Predator movie. I remember hearing the story about like he I think Vince McMahon didn't want him to do the Predator movie. So he had to quit wrestling totally for a little bit. I think because Hogan was doing movies at the time. I think that's what the story was. Alright, cross your fingers. Let's hope this works now. I ain't got no time to bleed. That's right. Alright. No, it is still messing up. Alright, we are not doing this right now. I'm gonna have to... looks like I'm probably gonna have to restart my PC to fix that. So, let's do... Let's do a quick demon. Let me show you my favorite game. Let's see my favorite game. Let's do this. We'll switch over to here. Oh, I gotta wait for this. Okay. Now it should be fine. Let's bring it up. There we go. Alright. This is by far my favorite Warhammer 40k game ever made. I've played this now, I think, for about 900 hours. I haven't got time to duck the fall. It was not bad either. And wasn't that guy, wasn't he, oh no, he wasn't the director of, that guy didn't turn out to be a director. It was another dude in that movie. But this I've played for about 900 hours. What movie moment is your all-time? Let's highlight this. Let's see. Oh, no wonder why. Let's move this back. There we go. So, what movie moment is your all-time favorite? Let's see. Let's see what everybody comes up with in the chat. Movie moment for me. Shit, that's a hard question. That's a hard question. Movie moment. I guess there's some easy answers, right? Yeah, I agree, Sonny. The easy answer for me is like Empire Strikes Back moments, right? Where we got to see I was talking about the 1998 Chaos Gate, yeah. For me, it would probably be something along the lines of the Battle of Hoth in Empire Strikes Back, because that was the first movie I saw in the movie theater, and I remember in the movie theater. So that would probably be me. That would probably be my favorite. But I'd be interested to see what you guys say. So, here's Chaos Gate, Demon Hunters. This is very similar to like XCOM, if you've ever played XCOM. Now, I've played, you know, we might as well start a new quick campaign so you guys can see like the cutscenes and the story. But I think this game looks so good. Let's just do... I should start a legendary run, and I do want to do that eventually, because I'll show you I'll also show you how to absolutely cheat your ass off in this game, and like not have, because this is known as a hard game, especially in the beginning. But I can tell you how to cheat your ass off in this game, and but let's do, actually, you know what? Let's start it. Let's start a legendary. If you save this location. Wait, what is it actually deleting? Oh, you know what? Alright, let me go back and let me show you. Let me show you what I've saved. Because what I'm currently doing in the game, is I'm trying to finish building a chapter army of every single character that's available. Reminds me I still got. So let me see. Do they have a movies option in here? It's in settings, cinematics. Yeah. All right, let's watch some of the cinematics so you guys can kind of see what's going on. I'm guessing you guys have never seen this before, so this should be fun.
This is Captain Ferrani Everick of the warship Holiness of Ra. Geheris is lost. Repeat, Geheris is lost. All are to withdraw at once.
There's our boys.
Astartes vessel, do you read me? Geheris is doomed. Please acknowledge this warning and...
You have done all you can, Captain. Go, in the Emperor's light.
So, Endgame in theaters opening weekend. On time, I've seen a standing ovation. Wow.
Tech Priest, report.
Hexagramic wards are under maximal pressure.
Commander, we cannot maintain this orbit for
The
long.
voice acting in this is awesome
Dispatch the
too.
assault team at once. I will join them and put an end to this myself.
Your will be done.
Alright, so let's see. He goes down to this planet that's about to be destroyed. I think the planet's being taken over by Chaos, and this thinks this is Ball. I mean not Ball, I think this is Corn. So they go down, they teleport down to this planet. You start to learn how to play the game. You get a couple of brothers. And so this is right now the leader of this particular sect of Grey Knight Strike Force. He is a badass, too. Although he's got the same damn problem. Where's his friggin' helm?
Futile. Millions of souls feed the flame. The threshold is passed. The warp emerges.
Oracles.
Your cult is broken.
Aggravate.
Your ritual is ended. Relish this breath, for it is your last.
That was a great game. Alright, and then so now Aggravane is going to fight this dude.
Pathetic mortal.
He's got his Terminator armor on. He's clearly a paladin.
I'm the light.
He's using a force pike. And that goes through your shoulder.
I am the hammer!
You have beaten me for now, little knight. But the war I fight is
What's up, Renee? Yeah, man, I'm just showing some of the cinematics here. I'm not sure how many people are going to play this, but this is by far Aggravane. This is by far my favorite Warhammer 40k game. By far. I friggin' love this game.
signatures fading.
Renee, did you ever play this? Or I think you had asked me about playing this.
Where is that report? Report. Where is the commander?
He's done.
He
And-
died a champion's death. Blade on blade against the foulest blasphemy.
Very cool. So I'm gonna show you a little bit inside of the game from what I have. Or actually we'll do this one too. I'll show this. So Khaldor Dragor's in this too, dude. And he's a playable character to a certain extent. But all the cinematics for this are great. Let's go into the warp. Yeah, dude, I would, Renee, if you liked XCOM and you, if you play Kill Team, you know, the tabletop Kill Team, this is literally Kill Team. Granted, you get to use, you get to use a dreadnought in it, but it's literally like the setup of playing Kill Team.
In death, at least his duty has finally ended.
Excuse me.
This ship remains in crisis. The baleful edict is seriously damaged. There are grievous matters to attend.
Voice acting is great in this.
That is why I have invited our guest.
You have appointed him to take the commander's place?
So essentially,
No one else suitable survived the campaign.
essentially in this, you're the captain now, and you're.
Acting commander. The priests of Mars do not understand our nightly.
Yeah, it's so cool. They did a great job on this game. This game made me love the Grey Knights.
It is a simple duty, and once we return to Titan, I will put the future of your command to the chapter's Grand Masters. In the meantime, I will provide what advice.
That's crazy. They're gonna give me a promotion because I literally. I'm just gonna get the boat back to Titan, essentially. I didn't do anything. I'm just getting the boat back to Titan.
We sail for Titan on your word, Commander.
But this is cool. I'll show you the next one. This is. This is cool. So this is your on your way to Titan.
Baleful edict. In the name of the God Emperor.
Dominus, who is this interloper?
Code scrapings indicate an inquisitorial.
Aha! The Inquisition. Just when you don't expect it, the Inquisition.
Duty calls, Commander. We should open a Vox link.
Inquisitorial vessel. Permission granted to come aboard.
And they essentially can control the Grey Knights from the Order of Malleus because it's, you know. Let's see. I like when she actually steps onto the. You actually see her for the first time. She has a really cool entrance. The Inquisitor. Character design too. I think she's pretty cool. And see, Sonny, you don't have to force a female character into Warhammer 40k. Here's a badass character who fits exactly in alignment with everything that's there. What's also cool is the voice actors from this did the voice acting in the drama, the audio dramas on Audible for Warhammer 40k. So as you listen to them, you're like, oh shoot, I remember that dude's voice. And they use some of the same character voices in the books that are here. And there she is. She looks cool.
Thank the God Emperor I found you. I must commandeer this vessel at once.
Impossible. We are bound for Titan. The edict cries out for repair.
The tech priest speaks the truth, Inquisitor. Our last crusade bled us dry.
I'm not blind, Knight. But heresy does not operate at our convenience. My destination is Koromar Prime, within this very system. Not such a taxing journey, I'd expect.
And what is it that you hope to find there?
This.
Beneath rotting skies, the air thickens with a world.
Astropath.
Seeds planted in flesh and bone, watered with blood and tears. A warrior alone in the garden of a grinning
Wonder who he's talking about.
Of astropathic whimsy.
There's more.
It grows. It spreads. A great dispersal upon the etheric wind. The bloom proliferating.
The bloom.
Then Koromar, then world after world. Its roots spread from an ancient veil. Inquisitor, hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Who tends the garden?
The astropath sacrificed himself to send that message.
Now you understand why we must investigate.
Commander, we cannot risk further damage to this vessel.
I love how they're asking me this shit.
Inquisitor has every right to request.
I literally have done nothing.
Not a request.
Commander, with your leave, we will set our course for
Sure.
Koromar Prime.
Why not?
Good. That will do for now.
I've done nothing. Alright, so let's go back. I want to show you a little bit of the gameplay of this. Okay, let's see. So let's show you some of the characters, right? So what my game is currently, I'm trying to build out as many of the characters as I can. I want to build up like a full chapter army. And you can do that. You can build up your characters, you can get them leveled up, you can make their talent trees how you want. So for instance, this is a paladin. Now the paladin, you can have they're the only ones who you can use the shields in this game. They can equip instead of a ranged weapon, they have a storm shield. Now each of these weapons has a different level, and they have different abilities that you unlock as you get different types of armor and stuff, and different types of gear. But the game is actually quite a deep game, from the abilities to the loadout to everything. Like, you can really customize your characters. You can also customize how you want the characters to look. You can customize the crests. You can make them from whatever. If you know any of the Grey Knights iconography, you can give them any kind of crest from the different brotherhoods that you want. You can change their skin color. You can make them not wear a helmet, which is a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. You do not wear to not wear a helm. And look how cool that looks. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you can super customize each of your characters, and then what winds up happening is you can go down, and this is the map. It looks a little bit crazy because I'm so far into the game, but essentially each of this represents a planet, and on each of these planets, if it's highlighted with like this red marker on the top, it means that there's an open mission for you to go play. Okay, so let's go back to main menu, and I'm going to start the game from scratch so you can see kind of what the gameplay looks like from the beginning. So if we go to a new campaign, we're going to do empty. And yeah, I'm going to do legendary. This is the absolute hardest setting. Okay. And we can jump through some of these cutscenes too, because you guys already saw this stuff. Did they show? I think we saw this first one.
It is the 41st millennium.
No, we didn't see this.
For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. Mankind wages a never-ending battle for survival against the demonic power of the Chaos Gods. But by one force.
No, yeah, it's not Callus, it's not.
True darkness.
There it is. The Grey Knight's crest. That is such a cool crest. That's in the background too.
The Imperium's surest defense.
You gotta admit, they got the coolest looking Terminator helm, man.
Its greatest threat, humanity's blade against the demon. For him,
so cool.
Darkness of the far future.
There is only war.
War.
Alright, so I think we could jump through the next cutscene and go right to the actual battle. Yeah. Let's just jump through this.
Unidentified Astartes vessel. This is
Oh, what's funny too is this is the first time really that, or the only time that you deal with Khorne. I think this is the only time you deal with Khorne in this.
The assault team is engaged, Commander. They clear a path for your arrival.
Alright, let's get down on the planet.
I stand, one unbreakable shield against the darkness.
There we go. And there's our teleport spot.
Tonight the Cadium falls, Hector. Our quest is finally near its end.
Can you imagine teleporting into that shit? No, thank you. Planet is getting ripped apart. And there's the teleport. Get him down to the ground. Alright, so generally you have 4 characters. It's very much like a kill team type of gameplay. You have your map, right? And you have to open up, you have your, like, the shroud of, what do they call them in other games? The shroud of concealment. And that's essentially the same thing here, right? You're going to see your map and you're not going to see a lot of what's opened up or where enemies are.
Palamedes, report.
We have cleared a path through this trap. Our target lies ahead.
Time is against us, brothers. We breached the cathedral.
Alright, so as you can see, so this is me taking let's see, did they give you the ability here to see the character close up? No, not yet. Oh yeah, you can. Here we go. Oh, they don't let me click it. Okay. I want to show you a really quick close-up of what this guy looks like, because the armor and everything in this looks so cool. So anyways, here's Agravain. He's in his Terminator armor, not wearing a helm. Not the best idea. And so you have action points, right? So if you look down here in your bottom right-hand corner, you'll see here's his health points. Health points, obviously you know what that is. WP is your willpower. So willpower is essentially your special ability attacks or special abilities essentially. You have a certain amount of willpower for each character, and you can up this based on gear and what you spec into. Each time that you use willpower, it causes the warp, which would be a little symbol here in the middle of the screen, or at the top middle of the screen rather. And once it builds up to a percentage of 100%, you get a negative effect that happens. So you have to be careful you don't overload and use too much willpower, essentially, which is using the warp, because you essentially cause mini warp storms in the battlefield, right? And that could be anything from negative effects for your characters where they do less damage to all of a sudden slime pits start appearing all over the board, or it powers up the NPCs that are there, or it makes new NPCs arrive. The next piece to it is your AP. So this is your action points. Action points are a couple different things. You can either move, or you can use it for, like, say for instance, attacking without using your WP. So your AP or your action points, you need to do anything in this game essentially. The only thing you don't need to have an action point to do is use your servitors. And that's something really for later on, which you'll see. And it's the apothecaries are really the only ones who use them. So, alright, so the other thing is how far you can move. So if, for instance, say I want to use all my AP for movement, right? As you see here on the board, it's showing you the highlighted area that's outlined. That's 1 AP, and you see that at the bottom there. So you can move to a maximum of this within this area for 1 AP. 2 AP will show you here, right? And that's how far you can move. 3 AP, you can move as far as you want, right? You can move all the way up to that portion there. They want me to move here, so we'll use our AP, and we'll move here.
Ha! Deluded zealots.
Your Imperium shall burn!
So now we got some cultists.
Advancing into cover.
Okay, cool. So now this is us using one of our power armor, dude. Later, Callus. This is our power armor, so he's gonna come over. They want me to put him behind cover. So we'll swing him to behind cover real quick. And now they want me to attack with my wrist-mounted bolter. One of these guys, one of the cultists. Right? And now I am going to just use my standard bolter. So that's just using just AP. It's not using any willpower. Right? Okay, now we know. And based upon your how many rounds you're shooting, each time you use your bolter, that's 1 round. So for whatever reason, I used all my ammo, even though I only shot 1 time. They want me to reload. So now I reloaded. You can also see this particular character only has 50% of his HPs. So now here's another power armor dude. This looks like so he's a Justicar. So they want me to move him up to here. No problem. He's in a bit of like he's sort of, I guess, in a quarter cover, you could say. Right? They want me to attack again with the bolter, and we'll take this dude out. Okay, so he's taken out.
Dispense of that heretic with your blade.
Alright, and now they want me to use my interceptor, which is signified by these little spines that are coming out of his back. The interceptors are really the class in this that you want to build your team around, especially from the beginning, because they get abilities pretty early on that enable you to move around the screen pretty carefree without any penalties. The other thing that these characters get, or this class gets, is the ability to cheat their absolute ass off in this game. And what I mean by that is they get to have the ability to have high critical hits. And then on top of that, if you critically hit the NPC that you're attacking with a melee attack, you have a chance to get your AP back. Okay? So essentially what that means is if you crit the NPC, like let's say I run up here and I'm going to attack this guy. Alright. Now let's say I had the ability to crit and I crit there and I got my AP back. That would mean that action I did literally cost me nothing. And I can go again because it triggered me critting the NPC, and then it triggered me getting back my action points to actually even get there and attack the guy. Now, what I think the developers of the game didn't realize was they put a safeguard in this game where if you crit on the first time you do the ability and you crit, you cannot crit for the rest of your action to trigger getting your AP points back. What they didn't realize, though, is if you save the game and you reload it at that exact point after you triggered getting your AP points back, it resets it. So the game doesn't realize that you've already used their version of you getting back your AP points. And so essentially, you can just destroy the whole board with that character. Right? To a certain extent, like depending on how you move. So that's why when you're playing this game, especially from the beginning, it's a very hard game to learn because it's very unforgiving. You get hurt, and when you go from one mission to another, your characters don't get fully healed. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Yes, it's a special feature. So that's what makes this. Alright, so here, activate my Aegis shield. So the other thing too with these is I have a certain amount of armor, and as here it's signified by the shields that's over the character. So he took one of my armor points off. Now I'm gonna get shot, and that took away my one armor point, and he beat through my armor to take some of my HPs away. Now what that guy just did with his other turn Now I got shot again. But the dude with the red is signifying an overwatch, so anybody that moves into or out of that red area will trigger an auto attack from that NPC. Alright, so this looks cool. Check this out. Alright, so let's get over here. And let's have Agravain just blow through the door.
Demons, I will not be delayed by these recruits.
Get him! Alright, so now the other cool thing about this is you could use the environment to blow up stuff or break stuff down. So here I want to knock off this pillar that's standing here and hit it into all of these demons. Blow it up. Boom. Crash down. Knocked some of them out.
Your brother is pinned. Advance and deliver retribution.
Alright, so here I think they want me to...
Deploy your frag grenade.
Alright, cool. So this is the other thing. Grenades in the game. Oh, man. See, they want me to not cheat. Well, not cheat, but they only want me to take these guys out.
Deliver the Emperor's
Cool. Alright, they're done. So I used 1 AP to throw that grenade, 1 AP to move up. I think that's it. Yeah, so now we'll use the other dude. We'll do an attack with my sword. And so that attack didn't use my willpower. That was just a standard melee attack. By the way, when you're playing normally, this is just the tutorial, essentially. You can move wherever you want. You can do whatever you want to do. Alright, so now they want me to trigger Overwatch.
Palamedes, prepare for the demon's charge.
Okay. And we'll set up him doing the same thing with Overwatch. And again, this game is very unforgiving in the beginning portions of the game. Even until you... If you don't know what you're doing, it can be very hard.
I'm not finished yet.
Now, when you lose all your HP, is you don't die. You have a chance to come back up.
I sense dark powers from within.
Okay. Let's do this. Where does it want me to move? Let's move here. Oh, here. Right. So now I'm gonna get hit. I'm moving away from the NPC. But now I think they want me to do my special ability. Now this is gonna take a willpower and an action point to do. But it's a pretty cool attack. Isn't that the voice of Clay Stanton?
End that demon, Palamedes.
It sounds like it, right? I don't think so. I don't think that is the same guy, though. Alright, so that was my apothecary who made me attack with his his drill. But it didn't break through, so all I took was 1 armor away. Now I broke that armor down from the demon, and now I can actually hit him. I'm poking him with a saw.
Another battle, brother Iolanthus. Both demons must be destroyed.
Alright, so they want me to come out and melee him. I'm not using any special abilities right now. So now, this screen. When you trigger a crit, so my guy just crit even though it hasn't fully happened, you can now select a couple different things. You can chop his arm off to remove his melee weapon. You can inflict enrage by hitting him in the chest, or you can stun him. Most of the time you're going to be picking stun, because what happens is when an NPC reaches 0 stun, you have the ability to do an execution. Now, besides looking really cool, the execution will give everybody on your team 1 additional AP. And obviously that's a huge deal because now everybody has the ability to do... this actually is probably... Yeah, so this is what it looks like. He's at 0... This NPC is at 0 stun. So now I should be able to do a execute. Yep. And now the option changed from this would have been a stun to now I can execute. And there goes his head. Off with his head. Alright, so Palamedes gain 1. Yeah, so that's what I was telling you about. Everybody that's on the board gets 1 AP. Now I get to use my WP and AP special attack. Alright, that kills the NPC.
Excellent. I will move on ahead.
Alright, now we're gonna move Aggravain up a little farther. Now it's 8.
There's not much time, brothers, but we must prepare for the coming.
Alright, where do they want me to move to? Well, let's just get him up here.
I can sense enemy reinforcements.
Okay, so
resuscitate Uther, so
alright,
you may
so
both defend against them.
Apothecary, they want me to bring this guy back to life. Okay, and I just took a huge saw and shoved it into my teammate's head, and that healed him. Okay. Alright, so now they want him to run over here. No, it's not, but Andy Serkis is in the game. Yeah, yeah.
Your resolve is commendable, Uther.
This dude who's voicing Aggravain is also in the audio dramas that they have too. 50% max HP because he was going to die, so that's fine. Let's drop him over here. Okay. And he's gonna reload his bolter.
Iolanthus with me. There's
Okay.
a breach in the wall ahead.
We want him to run over here, so we're gonna run around the backside.
I will breach the inner sanctum.
Okay. A grave. And here we go. Looks so badass, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Grey Knights are the best looking chapter. I have to remember that trick with the chainsaw. Yeah, dude. And anytime you have a headache, just go out into the shed and grab your chainsaw, stick it in your head.
Millions of souls feed the flame. The threshold is passed. The warp emerges.
Your cult is broken. Your ritual is ended. Relish this breath, for it is your last.
Alright, so now...
For the blood god.
Skulls from the Skull Throne! Oh, we got some more demons coming up.
To my side, Iolanthus.
Alright, so Iolanthus is running around the backside. By the way, generally in this game, you don't want to separate your teammates to this extent, like what they're showing here. Unless you're playing with your interceptor, and he's teleporting all over the place. The other class that has that crit ability to that level is the Paladin, but you don't get access to the Paladin until later in the game. So you want to build your character and your army, or your strike squad essentially, around your interceptors. Alright, so they want me to do this. So now you're going to see, once you activate Overwatch, what it's going to do is the NPCs go through your line of sight. I like the Iron Hands and 140 care because we had one dual wielding sword, both are just disgusting. So as you see, the NPCs rush through, and I just got knocked down again. So I think we took one out. Now, what they don't explain to you, which is pretty important to know, is when you activate Overwatch, if you activate it at max AP, so let's say in general everybody starts with 3 AP on each reset of the turn. If you have 3 AP points and you have 3 rounds of whatever you're shooting, it will hit the NPCs 3 times. How it works is every time that the NPC walks into the zone and finishes a turn, that's considered one opportunity for you to attack. Every time that it takes another step and is still within that cone, you get a chance for another attack as well. All right, so let's move over here and here. So he's gonna do some hopping. Okay, and then here. So they want me to shoot my wrist-mounted bolter.
For the Emperor!
You profane this sacred place of your master's fire. This ends now, demon.
Alright, so they want me to move up. Take some fire damage, because I'm going to walk right through the fire. And I'm not immune. And now I'm burning. Great, my guy's going to die.
For the Emperor.
Alright, let's take him out.
Pathetic mortal! Weakling spawn of a false god!
Banger.
I am the light that banishes darkness.
Your prayers mean nothing!
Oh boy, right through Terminator armor. Give it to him, a grave. I'm right. There we go.
You have beaten me for now, little knight.
And now he's banished.
Your high fight is eternal.
He's definitely a paladin. You can tell by the huge banner sticking out the back of his armor. He's definitely a paladin, I think.
Analysis. Group signatures fading.
Then the blood ritual has ended. Where is that report? Report! Where is the commander?
He's out, just like we saw.
He died a champion's death. Blade on blade against the power's blasphemy.
I feel like they did such an awesome job. I hope they come out with more. They come out with an expansion to this game. Alright, even though I didn't do much, they gave me victory. Oh, excuse me. So now this is on legendary too, the difficulty that I'm doing with you guys. Alright, so they want me to go back to Titan. But they want me to talk to some of the people in here because I think this ship's in pretty bad shape.
At your disposal.
Alright, so
Commander, could you please join me in the strategium?
okay, fine. So this is your plan. Oh, they're not going to give me the map. I guess I gotta do talks to them.
One of our battle brothers has proved himself worthy. Let us honor
Participation trophy, pretty much. I'm about to be the biggest participation trophy ever. All right, so this screen is every time that you you're in between missions, you're looking to upgrade or update your characters. So this is letting me know that my Justicar got enough experience in that mission to be leveled
Brother
up.
Ulrich is a talented Justicar. Please decide where he should focus his training to support you in the field.
No problem. So Justicar, we're
With
going to click
every
over
promotion,
abilities.
Your knights gain 2 ability points, which you can use to expand their capabilities.
Now, for the Justicar, what I would recommend, especially your first time playing, is you want to get these. You want to get this ability. You want to get is this it? Honor the chapter. Honor the chapter. So essentially, what this does is it turns 1 AP and 1 WP into the ability to give your other guys on your team 2 AP, which is pretty large. Alright, so I want to go here, and I want to also enable my guy to wear Terminator armor, because right now all I can wear is
Confirming
power
this
armor.
promotion will apply your ability choices to all.
Yep. And again, so this is what's cool. This is the character model for this particular one, for this particular character as part of your strike team or strike squad. Alright, and here's all your abilities on the right hand side. Obviously I'm only level 2, so I'm not going to have a lot of stuff. Alright, let's start this up. We want to... Let's go back.
Excellent.
Okay.
When you are finished, please join me at the star map.
Let's take a look at the star map now. So this is like you were saying before.
Our ship is in dire need of repair. We had best set a course for Titan and debrief.
Oh, what's
the
up?
Grand Master.
What's up? Speaking, I didn't see. I saw you come in just recently. I didn't realize that you just jumped in. So let me see. I think it was. So Trevor. Yes. So now. Here we go. This is going to be our star map. So this star map, like, you can travel around. It looks like nothing right now, but this is my boat, or this is the ship. And so now they're saying, hey, get back to Titan. Sure.
Issue the travel order to begin our return.
No problem. Let's take off. And what's cool here is you're going to see once you start your engines, you start taking off, it opens a rift in the void, and you use it to get through to the other side and faster. Now, while you're in there, there's a chance that it will trigger an in-game event where you have to deal with the, you know, a sudden emergence of something on your ship. And this we saw before. This is when the Inquisitor jumps in and she starts commandeering your ship to help her with her mission that she has going on. Even though I like this cutscene, we're going to flip by this. Alright, coming out of the warp, no issues.
Corruption sites detected.
Alright, so this is the planet that she had mentioned before that she wanted us to go take a look at. Right, based upon the astropaths. Alright, so... let's see. No, I can't really do much right now. Alright, so let's move. This is just telling you that there's chaos on this planet.
If we do not investigate this threat, the consequences will be dire.
That's fine. So we're gonna go down here and we're gonna, a lot of times just by completing the map, you're gonna hit the necessary thing as a extra point to finish on the board before you finish the entire, you know, killing everybody on the board, if that's what you want to do. Alright, so they're gonna make me look through all of these. That's fine. Alright, and then we start to look at
Commander,
dropping us down onto the planet.
This Inquisitor.
Now, when
we
you're
should complete this task as swiftly as we can. The Grand Masters on Titan are waiting for our report.
Yes, I know, Hector. So now that we're at the point where we're ready to go down and start our first mission, there's a couple other things that are happening here. If I finish this mission, right, they're going to give me 15 servitors. Now, right now I have 10, and I don't have the option yet to use the servitors, but the servitors are a big thing, especially in the low to mid tier, because you'll find yourself struggling to get servitors. So anytime that there's a map and it opens up and you can see like certain missions, you want to go for those servitor ones as the extra reward as much as possible. Okay, so let's drop down now into the actual planet. And we'll go look for this bloom.
Signals from quarantine beacons detected in the upper atmosphere, but the surface itself is silent.
Good. Nothing bad's going on.
Plague, Commander. Send your squad to the surface.
Knights of Titan, you are the instrument of the Emperor's will. Make planetfall and discover if the Inquisitor's fears are founded.
Yes, Hector!
You should evaluate your knight
This
and
is
ensure
so
they are best
cool looking.
suited to the battle at hand.
All of these guys look badass. Now again, what they're telling me is, alright, this is your guys that you're going to be using in this mission. Alright, we don't want to swap. We'll go to my loadout.
Nemesis Force Halberd can inflict a preemptive first strike on an adjacent enemy. I suggest you equip this weapon.
Now, here's where, if this was an interceptor, you'd want to go with either the falchions or, I would say, a force sword. But because this is, I think, a Justicar, yeah, Justicar. All I could pick is a halberd.
You would like to equip. Your options will be limited until we return to Titan.
The other thing to mention is when you get to that first screen where it says, hey, if you do this whatever extra thing, you get servitors. Well, here is why there's a certain stipulation where it says master crafted armor or weapons. You can't use them to defeat the board. If that ever says that, you need to come here and select one of these two weapons, because these are essentially they don't have any special abilities. Like if you look at this one, this has an extra crit damage by 1. And you look here, they don't have anything. You know, they have this weapon has 5% extra crit, etc. So we're going to take this one. We're going to take the later version. Okay, we're just going to move on. Okay, and this guy. This is my... Is he using a... What is he using? Oops. I think that's side cannon. Yeah. Yeah, that's a side cannon. Alright, so my... What is this, a purgator? Meh. I would switch him to using the flamethrower, but I can't really because I don't have any of the good abilities yet. So we'll just leave him like this. Okay. And this is the interceptor. If you're going to play this on any difficulty, this is the character, this is the class that you want to base your strategy around building them up. Okay. And I think that's it. Alright, so we can hop down. Alright. Signifies we just used the warp to teleport down. And probably created a warp storm. Okay.
Commander, have your men look for signs of this plague.
Be vigilant, brothers.
Okay. When they say look for signs, what that means is just kill everything. Just go and kill shit. Your guy will eventually pick up the pick up any clues more so than any other thing. So, alright, so let's move forward.
Chaos stirs within the shadows.
So here's the game within the game. What you want to do is, because you're not fighting anything yet, right? You're not in combat. You haven't started the point of the combat actions, essentially. So you want to move around the board and not use the maximum amount, but look at what's opened. And now I can see that this green marker, if I click down here, this is an enemy patrol. So I can already tell that the fog of war is like less than 1 block here. So if I pass him, most likely it's going to trigger this, and then it will trigger your combat event, where now you have to fight those NPCs that are there. Move him up.
Powers protect us.
I see one. I see one. Just wait.
Commander, we've made contact with the enemy.
And that's kind of not what I wanted to do. But that's kind of it in a nutshell what the gameplay is. I want to do a playthrough of this. I don't know that this is exactly the best game to do like a live playthrough with you guys, because it's more, I think what I'd like to do is make a video of it or do like a poll and see what you guys think. I think more of the action games like Space Marine, and especially Space Marine 2, even Shooters Blood and Teeth is probably a bit of a better game for you guys to watch and follow as I'm doing it, but we'll see. But I'm going to leave it there, because what time is it? It is almost midnight. And like I said, I want to continue working and do a little more work on this particular project that I'm working on. And I want to get that finished, this Warhammer 40k project, within the next week. And possibly have the video up by Friday. And then you guys can tell me what you think of it. So, but that is going to be it for me tonight, guys. Thank you for jumping in and watching my stream. Sorry about the Space Marine game. We'll do some more Space Marine 1 on the next stream. Figure out why the graphics were getting blacked out and why it was acting so strange. And hopefully by the next time I do the stream, I will have either Dante and some of the Blood Angels Jump Squad, or I will get my delivery from Games Workshop and my 30k Horus, Abaddon, and the Justarian Terminators. So, alright, speaking. Have a good night. Have a good night, guys. And I will talk to you soon. Later, guys.